at 5:55.
All right, brought to you by Slapsticks Comedy Club, bringing the funny back to Waco. Opening this summer, moving along with construction, but we will have events. We had an event a week and change ago at Rogue Media Network. We're going to have another one on May 29th, so keep following Slapsticks on social media for ticket information there. But in honor of Bob Baffert, top 5 most embarrassing steroid denials.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Number 5, Ben Johnson, 1988 Olympics.
Yeah.
I mean, just torched everybody.
Yeah, Canadian sprinter.
Yeah, Canadian sprinter. And
this is kind of when it all started.
He was very bullish about, like, he was very like, I'm Ben Johnson. Yeah. And then they're like, hey, Ben.
I know who's number 1.
Hey, Ben, pee. And then that was it.
On a horse's haystack and let the horse,
Yeah.
So did you hear what this guy was, what started the urine problem with this horse?
Yeah. So number 4 is Bob Baffert, so we can talk about it. Number 4 is Bob Baffert, who's, I don't know, like, a veterinarian's going to have to come on. If this is exactly what happened, a veterinarian and a physician are going to have to come on the air and explain to me how a guy pees on a haystack. The horse then eats.
No, but what was what was in the urine?
Yeah, so that guy, and then
cough medicine.
But I mean, how much cough medicine to affect a horse?
Yeah.
Like, I've met some big dudes, but all of them are not
bigger than a horse.
Big as a horse.
Shaq, maybe.
I mean, even like
maybe. Who was the big wrestler?
But how much? The amount of cough medicine he would have had to take for it to affect the horse, as it's already passed through his system. How was the guy able to groom the horse?
Yeah, I know. No, I don't understand.
I mean, there's no way.
I'm believing Bob.
You're gonna believe it. I mean, yeah. There's no way. I don't know. Number 3, Roger Clemens.
Yeah.
Those steroids weren't for me. They were for my wife. She used them. I told her not to.
How bad is that?
That's a terrible one.
That was one of those, they had to have that discussion before, hey, this is what I'm going to tell everybody. If you love me, you have
but I mean, she's going to go back to her friends, and she's going to say, like
she's not going to be invited to mahjong table or anything like that because of that. Okay.
Yeah.
All
right. Number 2, Rafael Palmeiro.
He pointed at the guys, right?
Yeah, pointed at Congress. I've never used steroids.
Yeah. And like a week later.
Nope. You've used steroids. Number 1, of course, Lance Armstrong.
Big time.
Who spent years and convincing the world. He's kind of like Pete Rose. Everybody kind of was always going to be on Lance's side because of his story anyway. And then, they couldn't catch him forever. So it was like, man, either this guy's the most elaborate cheater in the world, or, maybe he's not using steroids. Well, he's the most elaborate cheater in the history of the world. And then he had to go on with Oprah and be like, listen.
Anytime you need help or you need a reboot, you go on with Oprah.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. The problem with Oprah is that sometimes you think you need a reboot, but sometimes she's on the other side of that issue, and she'll just take you down.
Yeah, no, just embarrass you. I still always, the Lance Armstrong story is not the 7 Tour de France. It's that the Texas Sports Hall of Fame, year after year, talking to him about being inducted, and there was like no radar. It was not on the radar. I bet if they contacted him now, he would show up in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. But he's off the radar right now, and maybe for quite some time. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Paul. Emma, thank you very much for helping Armstrong get through today's show. Steve.